Hi guys, good day to everyone. In last video, we discussed how to model the screw jack parts. So today we will discuss how to assemble this. Let me open our Creo. If you have not modeled this, try to model it and yet I will proceed according. Let me click new, go to assembly. Let me name this as screw jack. Uncheck your use default template. Click OK. Select MMNS assembly design. So the first thing what you are going to take here is your body. Let me click assemble. Select body in your screw jack. Let me click OK. So this has to be a default one. So go to automatic and choose default. I click OK. So the next one after the body, you can able to see there is 50H7, right? So there is some one more dimension here which is representing R6. So this has to be assembled on the top of it. So which is part 2, which is your nut. So go to assemble, select your nut. Let me click open. So nut. So first we will go for your axis assembly. So select the axis of this nut has to be coincide with the axis of this. Okay, so it is not distance. Make sure it is a coincident. Now let me move a little bit. Next, so this surface has to have contact with this surface. It has to be fixed with respect to that. Let me click this. So you can able to see that it is fully constrained some with the assumption. Let me click OK. Screw spindle. Let me click assemble. Select screw spindle. Click OK. So first one is axis. Select the axis of this and the axis of the nut. So change your constraint type to coincident. So if it is in opposite direction, you can flip this. What direction you want, we can able to do that. Next is I will go for the next constraint, which is this surface will have contact with this surface. Okay, so it is not a fully contact, so there should be some gap because there is a screw which is made here. So we'll go for distance. Give us distance value. For example, I'll go for 15. So 15 or 20, that will give you a proper distance with respect to this. Okay, I will go for 50. Okay, so this gives a small distance with respect to that. So now it shows that it is fully constrained. Let me click OK. So the next one is at the top of this, you should insert a cup. Let me go for this. Select your cup. Let me click OK. So again, first it's the axis so you have to coincide with the axis. Go to the axis. If this disturbs, you can click this to disable that. Now you go to axis. The axis of this has to coincide with the axis of this. So it is a coincident. Okay, so let me enable it now. Now let me rotate, move it. Okay, and this surface has to have contact with this surface. This has to be coincident. So you will get a cup. So the cup is inserted accordingly. Let me click OK. Next, inside this cup, you have a washer and a CSK. To do that, let me go for assemble. Select your washer. Click OK. So since it's very small, I will open in a separate window. So this is my washer. So let me make sure that it is axis coincident. Let me go to the axis. Let me select the axis. So here I got the axis. Let me select that axis. This axis has to coincide with this axis. So it is not normal. Make sure it is coincident. Check it out. Yeah. So it is here. Next, this surface has to have contact with this inner surface. Okay, this has to be coincident. So now it is inserted properly. Let me click OK. Next is the CSK screw. Let me click assemble, select your CSK screw, go to axis, select the axis. This axis has to align with this axis. It is a coincident. Okay, now let me move this. Now, so here you can able to see that. So next is this surface, the top surface. This surface has to have coincident with this. Okay, so that will be inserted properly. So this is how the screw is inserted. The last one is a Tommy bar. We go to assemble, select your Tommy bar, and we click OK. Select the axis as to coincide with the axis of this. It is to be a coincident. So it has to be inserted properly inside. So for that, I need to know what is the diameter of this, and I am going to use datum plane to insert it. We refer your diagram. In the diagram, the diameter of the screw spindle is 65. So the Tommy bar has to be inserted for 65 by 2. So let me move this a little bit. Now let me go for new constraint. So this surface so this datum plane has to coincide with the another perpendicular datum plane of that. So yeah, this is the datum plane. Let me say this. Okay, so you can able to see it is gone. It is perfectly matching here, but it should be a distance. Go to distance, give a offset distance of minus 65 by 2. So now it is inserted properly inside. So you can able to see this how it is located properly. Let me click OK. So uncheck this all your datum plates. So now you can able to see your screw jack has been assembled accordingly. So you can also click this exploded view to see how the screw jack is disassembled and how it is assembled properly. Okay. So this completes our assembly drawing of a screw jack. Thanks for watching.